It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, Expresso Morning Show has remained at the top spot on the list of the top 25 African brands on social media on the Africa Brand Index powered by Ornico. And calculated every month by an aggregate of dozens of social signals, it gives an up-to-date report on the brands creating the most impact on social media. And we're back with entertainment blogger Phil Mphela to give us insight on what sets Expresso's social media platforms apart from the rest, because that's why we bring the experts in. Phil, so good to have you on the show this morning. Now, a little bit later on, we spoke about how personal brands should be, or what they should be doing to make sure that they are getting ahead when it comes to social media. But let's talk about big brands. Why should big brands do the same?
I think with big brands, it's about engagement and understanding that the community of your consumer base and whatever does not only exist in the real world, it exists in the digital world as well. So engagement is very important, because when you are engaged with your consumers, stuff like that, their accounts, there's a cross-pollination that happens. When you engage with the small amount of community that you have there, that community has other people following them and stuff like that. So your brand gets a bit more exposure and recognition beyond just that pool.
And I also think it's got a lot to do with relationship.
Exactly.
People aren't necessarily looking to read, what other people that they don't know have to say. They want to hear from you what your engagement was with that particular product.
Like I always say this, that I mean, when you look at the brands that are very popular on social media and stuff like that are brands where whoever's running their account engages with the people. Do you know what I mean? So that the people feel like, oh, I'm talking to a person. I'm not just talking to a name or a company. I'm actually talking to a person. I mean, it's got its own negative things, because I mean, sometimes certain posts or engagement can be misconstrued and turn into something else that it wasn't meant to be. But for the most part, it's a positive experience and it helps brands. And that's why I think Expresso benefits from that as well, is that your account is run very well. Your social media accounts are run very well. Whoever's running them is engaging with people, and there's a dialogue happening.
100%. Why do you think it is that that Expresso continuously and consistently keeps that top spot? Or let me put it in another way. What is it that we're doing right?
Look, linear television watching it's getting out right now, and it's very hard for television programs to keep relevant right now and keep a consistent number of viewers and stuff like that. So what you guys are doing right is that because you're a morning show, and you are the only morning show right now that is much more fun and light-hearted and stuff like that, you don't veer too far away from that. So people know that, okay, if I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling all blue and whatever, that's where I'm going to go, because I'm going to get my information and I'm going to get, cheered up at the same time. And that in itself, with engagement that you have on social platforms, keeps you ahead of everybody else.
Exactly. We talked about it: authenticity, consistency, being relevant, and being real at the end of the day. Come on, and engagement. Phil Mphela in the house, everybody. He's not going anywhere. We've got him a little bit longer. We need to see how his hips do in hoop-de-loop. But here's to Expresso, going from strength to strength in the African digital sphere.